Okay, so strength, maneuver, luck. Which one can I use luck?
Luck at half or strength or maneuver at full, your choice.
All right, strength at full. Success.
You barrel over there. You're one move away from being able to bury your sword in the back of one of these little bastards. You can see their little pointy horns.
Damn.
Alex whirls around his hammer, goes, la, 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 la. It shows juices flying off the head of the hammer. It shows some guy getting hit with some of the blood. He's like rubbing himself like, I'm so happy. And right, we go to the next round. Oh, what a disgusting combat. All right. Heroes are amazingly first. The police cannot show up in this location, or else they would to arrest the bad guy, which would be great. Posing dramatically instead of doing anything else is approved. Freddy, you've got hold of the guy who is wriggling around like a big...
So I basically want to just maneuver behind him in a grapple and just start choking him out.
Okay. Right, you begin choking the chicken, so to speak, and
I love it.
give me it's going to be a strength versus strength. This is like 30. What's your strength?
78.
You'll call it 80, so it's 50. Right, he needs to roll a 5 or less to break free of you. It's Freddy. And, right. As you're doing this extremely brutal murder, it'll take several rounds to choke. FYI. As you're doing this extremely brutal murder, at least 3 people are starting to jack off to it.
I was just saying, Freddy's really getting into this.
Holy shit!
He knows how to conduct himself in an orgy. Now we go over to Russ. What do you do?
I'm moving towards the melee here.
All right.
Another strength roll?
Your strength or dex, and you are there. Or maneuver.
Okay.
Well, dex maneuver.
Strength. Fumble!
It just shows him like going, yeah, and all of a sudden all these hands grab him and just sweep him back to where he's...
Fuck it, I reverse dice. It's a crit.
Oh, right. You are, right. You come and basically pelvic thrust into, maybe, I don't know, into the guy that was getting ready to chop at Alex Kinley, who has to make a dex roll to maintain his feet. He goes, it just shows a brief picture of the floor, and it's like a ½ inch of fucking shit on the floor. And just different goo and fluids and stuff. He's like, ah. Right, and now we go for Kinley.
Dun 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 dun. That's more like it. So he doesn't have any armor. So
I've been working up.
Oh, come on!
And he's going to try a parry as well because he doesn't want any. Oh, god damn it! And
do more damage.
He goes, ha! And it just shows the hammer go ching right through it, and it bounces off him, and he looks at what's left of his hurlbat and goes, ah! So, right, there was 2 guys left on you, Kinley?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, one's got no weapon now.
Right.
Well,
he's going to try to fast draw a new one. They apparently have like lots of these on them. So he goes, aha! And he slowly, ominously draws out a new one and shows it to you. The other one tries to chop off your head, screaming in rage. Not quite a fumble, but goddamn close. And right.
95, 92, 94. No kidding, people. That was Logan's last 3 rolls.
Yep.
My bad guys are fierce. You can watch a tentacle monster fuck itself to death with its own tentacles. And they're in horror. Right. Meanwhile, okay, so you're continuing. If you don't even need to roll anything, Freddie, you can just say, "I continue to choke the fuck out of this guy." He makes the first of his con endurance rolls. He's going, and you're watching the other people are rubbing themselves more quickly as they're really getting into his flailing and kicking around. Meanwhile, You are right behind the guy. What do?
I stab him in the fucking back.
All right. He has no parry for you, I'm afraid, as he's busy trying to get ready to parry from the front.
Crit!
Wow.
God damn. Roll some damage. If you roll minimal again, I'm guessing you're going after the wounded dude.
Yep. 4.
All right. He is now pretty wounded. Doesn't look like these guys have a whole ton of hit points or anything, but he's not dead yet. Even with your 2d8 managing to roll 4 damage.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Kinley,
Joy.
it looks like you can either finish off that guy or go for a whole new guy,
I think I've finished off that guy with my rolling damage has not been so good.
right? Go for it.
Hmm You watch though. Now I've said I'll go for the wounded guy. It'll be like max damage.
Yep.
Max, no, 10 more. So yeah, he should
All
be.
right, Russ, just imagine that somebody off camera had a bucket of blood and went, yeah, at
Yep.
you with it, and he shows the bucket, goes, and you're like, whoa, bro. Covered in blood. You've got a weird foam beard. You've got the dildo going bong, 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 and you think you're going deaf in both ears because it keeps thwacking one ear and then the other. Like, and right, and Kinley's is going, woo, woo, woo. And you notice that Freddy's is going, yeah, because he's going, When GMing, it's very important to describe the emotion of the dildo.
Oh, this is so hilarious.
The emotional status of the dildos the PCs are wearing.
Give him the heel.
And let's see, the bad guys didn't get to go, did they?
No.
Don't
Yeah.
think so.
Because you
When
guys,
we were first that round.
It's hard to tell with all the hilarity going on.
We don't care. Just give him a turn.
the guy that Freddy's choking attempts to draw another hurl bat. He drops it on the ground. He's going after another one too. They have lots of these apparently. And right, the one surviving guy is only one left.
Yeah.
One wounded, one fresh. Yeah.
No.
Just
One fresh.
One got crushed probably,
Yeah.
and the other one's standing there, and Freddy's choking the other one.
Got it. He's still going for it.
Mhm.
Oh my God! He managed to hit Kinley with his fucking hurl bat.
Yeah.
Do you want on the front tails?
Well, no, I'm going to try parry a half.
Hey, yeah.
Yes.
Or take the amazing 2 points of damage that he's managed.
I'm not even. I was going to say I've got armor, by the way, but I'm not even going to make you re-roll that.
It's up to you. I'm happy to roll a D6.
no.
I'm sure I can do better.
How
was
is
it
it wearing
pa-
armor and a good suit?
His
Cause
skin is extra fucking hard, and so is he.
Ah, okay.
fast draw. Yeah, because part of my armor is to do with
Yeah.
magic,
Yeah.
not actually wearing armor. So it's parry at half, isn't it?
Yes.
So 31.
If it's
No.
magic armor and you wanted to use it, you'd have to roll your willpower thing, but I'm pretty sure you can make it. So you've managed to fail it. You take.
I will take
points.
2 hit points. I will happily take those 2 hit points.
Yeah. Next round.
Okay, guys, do we want to seize that round so we're first again, or do we want to save it for something bad?
Oh, do you have a seize?
I'd say.
I've got a round revision that allows you to seize initiative, right?
Yeah, Seize Initiative is a new version of round
I-
revision, but I'd save it for something.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah.
I would save it for if we get a
Yeah,
shit
okay.
card.
That's what I figured, but I thought I'd ask if you feel lucky.
Yeah.
Villains are first. Heroes are second. Have a tiny chance of getting knocked down if they take damage.
Oh, you know that's totally happening to me.
Going for the guy that is getting choked to death. Right. He's struggling around wildly. He's got a new hurl bat out. Meanwhile,
Okay.
the one remaining guy that wounded Kinley is going for it. He managed to hit Kinley again,
Got by parry by half.
who parries. He looks at it. He's like, "Oh, and right. Other people are starting to like get their shit together and are like, "Oh, kill the interlopers!" One guy says, and people begin thrusting forward. And meanwhile, over to Freddy. If you continue, he has to just roll
Can
a
I?
control.
So because I'm in front of him, can I maneuver behind him so it's harder for him to hit me with the bat and continue to choke him out?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Maneuver behind him.
Nice.
Yeah, it just shows you go, and you hear the like deep rubber noise. You go behind him, he's like, ah. He attempts to make his con endurance roll versus passing the fuck out. He's getting very fucking wobbly at this point. You think in there a couple of rounds of this, he's going down. Meanwhile, the one fresh guy, he already got parried by Matt, I believe.
Yep.
And
We're in our turn right now.
He's there in a puddle of who knows what sort of fluid and does absolutely nothing. And now we go to the main mass of people is charging.
Oh, I found it.
No, aren't we in our run? Didn't Freddie just go? It was villains at first, heroes are second.
Shit. All right, Russ, go.
Okay, I say Papa needs a new pair of shoes. And then I stab him with the sword.
If you miss, it's because of your gimp shoes slipping.
There's bodily fluids everywhere.
And quite a variety. Oh, he managed to hit again.
2.
It just shows you like you're fencing with him. Bing, bing. He's like, ow, 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 ow. Meanwhile, Kinley and the Warhammer.
6 more.
So he's up to
8.
8.
excellent. He's looking pretty wounded and stuff, but he's still really and people outside rolling to know what's going on. It shows them like listening to music, passing a joint back and forth. Right, and I believe that's next round.
Should be, yeah.
Here we go. Villains are first, heroes are second. The approved action is a free one. Dropping anything you are currently holding gives you a card.
Nope.
Right, looks at Freddy. Right. Villains are first. So the guy attempts to kill the shit out of Kinley for defiling the missing. So the guy that is being choked tries his endurance. His eye rolls up and he gets really heavy. He may not be dead yet, but he's definitely not moving for a while. And at that point, as he kind of like starts to lose consciousness and one eye rolls back, semen goes on the side of his head. And you're like, The people surges forward and is working on pulling you guys apart and stuff from the combat. They have completely surrounded you, and there's all kinds of like the nightmare scene of the hundreds of grasping hands and shit. So everybody is at half for anything that you're wanting to do, as you're literally having to like, I must kill this fucker. So, right, going over to Freddy. Freddy, you are not currently affected by the I have to kill it. Pretty much, if you just want to keep gripping, then he might. Or if you want, you could try the strength roll and have to go. Just
that's what I was going to ask. Just finish him off there.
finish him.
Finish him off in what way?
Finish him off is kind of an awkward thing to say.
Alright, you didn't know
Yep, just polish that knob. Go.
Not fail.
Just Freddy, like, he just keeps partially rotating the guy's head. And some other guy's whacking it harder, going, Right, Rock, what are you doing?
Swords at half, I take it?
Everything's at half. People are trying to suck you away like the sea sucks away.
At half.
Go ahead and roll your damage at full.
3, he's taking 11.
All right. Kinley's flailing around with his warhammer. He just can't get anywhere with it, though, as everything's... And you realize at this point, Kinley, the guy may not be dead that you were trying to kill, but it looks like the crowd's going to try moving you away. Unfortunately for them, they don't realize that you're rather difficult to move.
Yeah.
Especially when you're enraged and or drunk.
Oh, man. I should have just dropped my warhammer on the guy's head. I could have got a card.
Yeah, I would give him
Probably would have finished him off.
Is it that heavy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
All right, so that's all the PCs. And we go to the next round. So this is the big round. You, if you're wanting the guy dead, this is your last chance probably before you possibly get sucked away. Oh, you lucky fuckers. Good news, bad news. Heroes are first is the good news. Bad news is that the villains have all their hit points and magic points back.
Oh,
Nah,
Do I want to seize that shit?
I think
Wait,
so.
Because it could be reinforcements.
Well,
can't see it. It's already been done.
Like,
the big bad guy could get away then. I don't know.
All right, fucking seize.
Unless we kill him this round, we have to kill him this round.
Well,
Pick another card, Logan.
pick another card. You realize if I pick another card, the bad guys are probably first.
Yeah, that's true.
The guy's still down though. He's got a.
Yes, he's laying on the ground in God.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
don't
do it.
seize it.
Yeah.
Don't seize it. Bring it back.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, we
Okay.
just have to. We have to kill the guy in this fucking round.
Yep.
Everyone on that guy.
It's the final countdown. All right, so heroes are first. Bad guys get all their hit points and magic points back, including the guy you're fighting. The ones that you killed, don't. The guy that you choked out, he wakes. He goes. So, Freddy, it looks like the choking isn't quite working and shit.
All right. So can I just pick him up and throw him into the crowd?
Well,
Try
you've
and make a little path.
So fortunately, you can go straight to the throwing part. Give me
Yeah.
a strength roll. This is for distance. And if you make that, then you can do a throw roll for accuracy. Strength for distance, throw for accuracy. You got a big club if you can do it. The strength, it's okay. It's definitely nothing special.
Eh.
Yeah, you kind of toss him over. You knock over one of the guys who's jacking off on him. And
I'll simply action towards them.
I'm so hard, he says. Toward the guy you just threw?
No, towards Alex and everyone.
The tide is going away from them, so you're kind of getting swept back with it. Going over to it's Rockstern. The guy who's closest to you is the guy that was getting all torn up. He's all bloody and stuff like that, and he's like, and he's getting ready to kill Alex and shit, but you're behind him, and Alex is like wanting to attack somebody who's behind him. So everybody wants to attack their behind. What do you do?
Can I attack the guy on the floor?
At half,
target.
you could attack the guy at full with no parry who's getting ready to kill Kinley. Either way.
Well, he's on the floor, so he's
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, that would put him back at that, but I was putting him at a quarter, but I moved it up to half because he's on the
Okay.
floor because Kinley's between them and he's a ways away. Basically,
Kinley,
to attack the guy on the floor is a big fucking lunge.
Kinley can take it. I'm going to try.
Hopefully, it'd be nearly impossible for Kinley to knock this guy down in one hit.
decided before.
By quarter.
So you went for the guy on the floor?
Yeah.
Cool. Roll some damage. That'll definitely help.
3.
Okay, so Kinley, now is your big opportunity. This is the final countdown.
Rolling using a skill 10.
You are at, in addition to your skill 10, you are at a plus 30 as the guy is
'Cause he's-
literally
yeah.
laying at your feet.
Okay,
Not quite floating.
got it by half. And
Okay, definitely.
martial arts.
Actually, that's about a quarter.
That's by a quarter because you had plus 40.
Either
Yeah.
You're at
way,
109, so you're
Doesn't-
definitely at minus 60.
Doesn't make any difference though.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did do the martial arts, though.
No, I
Has
didn't.
that,
But
don't you get the bonus for that? Or
success in the martial arts because he's laying down, et cetera, et cetera. So,
Oh,
guard
yeah.
roll.
okay. First one. It's gonna be more than that. Oh, that's not bad.
9 plus Russ did 3. So
3.
that's 12.
12.
That's just enough to kill his ass.
You know.
See, Russ? Yeah.
Woo!
Big fucking extended lunge has managed to give you just enough damage to kill that fucker. And then it's hammer time. So everybody in the place is like working on surging you guys away. Let me do the surge away. Oh, wait, it's the bad guy's turn. Right. First, the really angry dude that was being choked to death, he gets up. He rises, just shows him rising up. He's got like semen on the side of his head. He's right behind Freddy. And he looks fucking furious. And then the guy that you guys have been stabbing the fuck out of, who's right in front of Kinley, attempts to just chop him now. And then the crowd attempts to basically grab you guys and take you away. And right, Russ, they don't get. Kinley, give me a strength roll at half for your kind of unintentionally crowd surfing.
Fuck you, motherfuckers!
Yeah.
He just stands there with people slipping off of his gimp clothes and shit, and he's like, all right. And it's at this point when you suddenly realize you may have to kill everybody here. Next round. Or fuck them. Villains are first and have a small chance of dropping anything held. Wit is approved instead of doing anything useful. Right. First off, the guy on Freddy attempts to get him in a stranglehold.
Oh,
You feel fucking hands go around your throat.
Nah.
Freddy.
A pun failed.
God.
ooh, nice.
And right, then the guy who's very, very angry with Kinley attempts to. Kinley's going away. He tries to get the one that's he can still see. Oh wait, no, Kinley's
All right.
still there.
Yeah, but I think he's already gone, isn't he?
This is a new round.
He rolled the 84.
No, villains were second.
This round, villains were second last round, so
Oh, really?
they get to go twice because
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that.
this round there.
All right. Okay, cool.
He chops into you. You can try to parry if you want. Otherwise,
Yeah,
damage.
I will try and parry it half. No.
He does a massive. Oh, sorry. I
Yeah,
rolled nice, but I'm sure you're happy with
yeah,
this.
I'll take that too.
Right. And now the crowd attempting to take Kinley away.
Ow. Stop poking me.
They give me a strength roll and have to ignore them. Russ?
I'm intimidating the crowd to try and get them to go away.
Oh, that's right. Who fucking whip cracked
I
him?
know. I should have saved it for that, but I didn't realize this was going to happen.
Who whip cracked them?
I
before?
did.
Right. They're backing away. They're just going for Russ now.
Fail on intimidation. You know what?
And they go, yes.
All right, I'm gonna hero point that shit.
Ooh.
No,
Yeah.
I'm kind of fucked if I don't.
Depends what they.
All right. Let's. I'll defer to your judgment, Matt. All right, let's see what happens.
I would just try to maneuver the fuck out of their way, or
Just
whatever.
leave the fucking building.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
We're
I was trying to
done,
get the
we're
hell out of
done.
the way, clear the way, and get out.
Leave.
To be technical, Russ, you've already been fucked. It's working out.
Yeah.
All right. I don't get a maneuver because I tried to intimidate, right?
Right. Unless you have a haste.
Nope.
Okay, so Russ is gone. Freddy, what are you doing?
I want to try and because there's a large crowd between me and the exit, right?
Yep.
I want to basically just climb over everyone, make my way to the door.
Give me a maneuver at half as you're pretty much doing the I'm walking across people's heads and shoulders, and many of them are wearing gimp things. The problem is that all the penises and weird sex toys and horns and shit just fucking kill you like a fence.
Yep.
And Alex is like going, "Argh!"
No, I missed my warhammer.
Isn't that a fumble at half?
What?
For
yeah, it is.
Freddy, yes. Freddy
Yeah.
let's see if he can take some damage. I know what it's from if he does. Freddy, Matt, you get impaled by one of the horns for
Wait.
1 point of damage.
Ow!
You get a horn in the bottom of your foot. It's just like stepping on a nail, except that these horns probably have something bad on them. So we now go to next round. Villains are first. All villains that are not dead, like the bad guy, get a total heal. Any action you wish to roll for is approved if you can make your roll. Right, the guy that is all fucked up looking. Wait, you guys killed the last of the bodyguards, didn't you?
No. I've
No,
got one on me, and there's still one on Freddy.
Yeah,
right.
That's the only ones that have survived.
We
No
damaged the other guy for 11. He didn't drop. Freddy's guy was kind of
Right.
half strangled. Yeah.
So the guy who used to have 11 totally healed up. He's going for Kinley still because he hates him more than sliced bread.
Yeah, I'll try my parry
Manages
half.
to hit.
Didn't get a half.
He manages to roll the correct dice, and once again, it's a 2 of these nickel and diming the
I
shit.
will take that.
Freddie,
Ow!
as
Credit!
you're trying to get away, somebody attempts to snake their arm around your throat again. And misses. Not quite. Oh, wait, no, not quite a fumble. He's 1 point off. So these guys are really good at combat, but not the way I roll. So meanwhile, the crowd attempts to grab. They don't know Freddy's part of this yet, so they're going for Kinley. No, they're not.
No.
And they stay away because he's swinging his hammer like a madman. They're going to take out Russ, though. They're pretty sure they can just spirit him. Yeah, Russ, give me a strength roll and have to ignore all the feeling, probing, thrusting things that are coming at you.
No, just a basic success.
Go, gun man, take me away, he says. He's starting to get swept through the crowd again. It's just
Okay.
like being in a concert. And so now we go for Hero's turn. Any action you have to roll for is approved. Freddy, somebody's trying to strangle you from behind.
I ignore them and try to run away.
Give me a maneuver and a half if you're wanting to do the rooftop running.
Yeah. Damn it, no.
This is harder than it looks. And as you're being swept away, what are you going to do, Russ?
Get the hell out of there.
You can either use strength, maneuver, or contortions.
At full or at half?
Full.
Strength at full. Got it.
Excellent. You managed to break free. You realize that next round they'll try to suck you back in. They're not great at this, but they keep rolling well for the crowd just to keep you away from the door, apparently.
Right.
The people outside turn up their hip hop, hippity hop. Meanwhile, Kinley,
Yay!
you were working on taking out the last bad guy.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
About
Nice.
time.
That's it. He drops.
It just shows that it shows his horn go. And he goes, he just stands there. Go, you've now made him closer to human. And
Yay!
we now go to next
I
round.
normally give people the horn, not take it away.
Boom.
Oh, and I get a card because anything was
You
approved.
totally do.
Oh, that's right. I get a card too.
Yay. Villains are first. Heroes can only defend this round. Stabbing yourself for full damage, including strength bonus, though, is approved.
What?
Anyway, yeah, it works better on the standard thing. So, right, Freddy. Oh, wait, the bad guys go. Let's see. The guy that Alex drove the horn into his head for his round, he falls over. And meanwhile, the crowd attempts to suck Russ off.
We really need to use a different vocabulary here. So they all listen at me. Okay, got it.
You have to avoid their probing mouths and tongues. What do you do now, Russ?
Maneuver out of there.
Right, go for it. And meanwhile, Freddie, go for your thing. If you're wanting to do the fancy up top,
Basic
No,
success. Was that a half?
yeah, you're back to Kinley.
Kinley, we're going for the door out of here.
Yeah, the door out of here is like
I was by the door.
main
Oh,
guy.
okay. I thought you were by some kind of panic room doors. I got you. Okay.
No, they didn't have a panic. Who can get into this place, right?
Yeah. The whole place is a fucking panic
Damn it.
room.
Okay, and right, you can see Freddie going, yeah, and you see just all these people are like, around him, and he's sticking his little arms out, going, yeah, and you're thinking in a different time, a different place, you might say, sweet, save me,
No, Alex, save me.
Perfect, and right, we now go to, has all the heroes gone? Yes,
Alex.
Alex, yeah, what are you going to do? It looks like both of your guys are having trouble getting to you, and there's still a shut door. And on the other side of that door is pain. Pain like you have never felt it before.
Why? What's behind it?
Well, you know for a fact there's at least 2 bodyguards sitting out front that were like meeting and greeting guests and shit, make sure they didn't have any overt weapons on them, smoking and doing drugs and shit.
Okay. I'm gonna bend down and the old frailed guy.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to basically tear his head off.
Fair enough. Give me a strength roll. Lower is better for decapitation.
Negative a lot.
It's really stringy, and it just shows like, yeah. Through that shit. You know, if you don't mind using your teeth, you get it.
Yeah.
Great. His head is now your possession. So
soon my hat.
Oh, no, not this again.
Oh yeah. And right. The other 2 guys.
Next round.
What?
Next round.
Next round. Good. So we now go to heroes are first, villains are second, and get a free reroll. Discussing your gun is approved. So heroes are first. Freddy, go.
Can I just push my way through instead of the defense? Right.
Yeah. He swims toward Kinley.
By half.
Nice. I'm going to do the
So
same.
people get knocked down into others who begin copulating.
I'm going to do the same.
Go for it.
Basic success.
You managed to almost touch Kinley, almost grab that titty. And Kinley, what do you do?
Isn't there one left? One guard here? Or is
One
he-
guy, but he's at the back there.
He's behind Freddy trying to strangle him.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's having trouble getting to Freddy because everybody's trying to get away from the combat except for the ones who are trying to suck up Russ.
I'll try and maneuver towards the last guard.
That'll be rough. There's a lot of people. I'm going to need a half to get to him because there's a lot of people.
Push my way through.
Strength at half? As you go through the tide of...
No. God damn.
Wow. Somebody's got hold of your leg and they're just fucking humping it like a dog would. And you're like, get and right, the bad guys go. Let's see, the tide attempting to take Kinley away. No. The tide attempting to take Russ back away, all the way back to where he started. Yeah. And right. The people outside doing drugs and listening to loud music at a huge negative. Shows them like bumping and grinding. Yeah. And by the way, bodyguards, both men and women. This guy definitely liked to run the whole gamut. So that's everybody next round.
Villains were first that round, right?
Nope.
No, we were
first.
first.
Okay.
This round, heroes once again are first. Defending is approved, but probably not needed. So, Freddy, you can either you can get up to the door, which unfortunately is not only closed, but it has a headless guy in front of it.
Is it a simple action to the door or
Yeah.
go ahead and maneuver? Alright, is there anything flammable nearby?
No, in fact,
Curtain.
you think that most of the things here have been watered down pretty good with something or other. You've never seen as much fluids and blood splatter around. You're thinking this place is definitely not a fire hazard.
Is Vaseline flammable?
No. The first time you try to put it on your penis and light it on fire, you know it's not.
Okay, I'll try and... The door's locked, you said. I'll try and brute force the door open.
Give me a strength roll. Alex Kinley's doing something interesting. I'll get to him in a second, though. First, Russ, what were you doing?
Moving for the door. Simple action.
Sure. You wander up to Freddy and go, hey. Freddy goes,
Okay.
oh!
Is the door the kind of thing that opens into the body or outside?
Into the body, of course. Freddy found this out when he ended up giving himself a point of damage, stun.
What? Why?
Okay.
He attempted to strength open a door and it didn't go. The force had to go somewhere. Newton, study Newton. What do you
All
do?
right. I throw that body out of the way.
All right, you pick up the body this round, and it just leaks out all kinds of horribly gross shit. Everybody there's been enough going on. Unless you have gross out, Max, everybody give me a sandy roll for gross out, because all the flying fluids, decapitations, blood splatter, people jacking off to these things. It's pretty disgusting.
Oh, I'm not okay with that.
All right, it's D6 if you fail it. It's 1 point if you succeed until you get that gross out max.
Oh, yes!
Rock, give me a willpower. First, mark 6 points toward gross out. Mark down sand for 6 points. Then you can do a willpower times 3 to see if this is the point where you freak out or not. Don't worry, I've had Loomsy. Oh, yeah, now is the time where you freak out. Fight, flight, freak, freeze. Roll a D4. You'd probably like a 1. You got a 1. It's time to kill.
Hold smash!
Yeah. Fuck the door. Doors. You drop the body and you've got your sword in your hand. It's time to just start killing people. Now roll a D20. This is how many rounds you can do nothing except kill anybody who isn't a PC.
4 rounds.
Ah, okay. So for 4 rounds, you know what you're up to.
Okay.
All right. So, and then we go for Matt. What spell did you cast?
I cast regeneration of hit point selves. My spell still isn't working, but I made it with the 12, so I gain 1 hit point around this round, and I will keep track of it for the next 5 rounds.
That sounds like a really good idea. As the party paladin does lay on hands, ah! And somebody else goes, lay your hands on me.
In your eyes.
Now it's the bad guy's turn because heroes were first this round. There's no fighter types still up except for the one that was trying to kill Freddy that is going after him. He's going to do a special leap attack where he's going to try to fasten his hands around Freddy's throat after a big nut. He flies by you, and you can hear the kind of, it's that kind of, like, just imagine 2 greased balloons going by each other. And he goes, shit, as he goes by, he says in English.
You know what? I can actually end up seeing this guy and Freddy becoming like long life partners. They're sitting there like, do you remember the story how we first met? I choked you out. You choked me out.
And I came.
Guys, I got to take a bio break. My sword skill is 71. Just have me attack people.
Okay.
Cool. Freddy,
Be right back.
Yeah,
cool.
I'll do that. Don't worry.
All right, cool. And now it is next round because the heroes were first. Heroes are not first this time. Villains are first. Letting out a battle cry instead of doing anything else is approved. So, right, the guy who tried his leap attack gets up and gets ready for love. Meanwhile, it shows Alex Kinley right behind him going, it shows Freddy kind of in front of him, and he doesn't realize he's surrounded yet. The crowd is pulling away from Alex Kinley due to earlier Whipcrack Intimidate I'd forgotten about because they all suffered sanity loss. So, Freddy, what are you going to do?
I'm going to punch him in the nuts or something.
Cool. Oh, let me do some attacks on Russ as he's currently gutting people with his sword. Go ahead and, are you doing a called shot for the nuts? No.
No.
Okay.
Attacking.
Rock is getting beaten like a drum over there. You can try a parried half to get rid of that 3 if you want on Rock. Just assume his parry's around 40 or so.
Sure. Oh, he fumbled.
Perfect. Right. You managed to attack a teammate instead of who after you're going through. Right. If no teammates are around, you damage yourself instead. Right. Roll a D8 on Rock.
Wow.
So Rock has taken a total of 9. If you're keeping track, it's 3 stun and 6 real. Okay? I'm not sure if he's dead yet, but if he ain't dead, he ain't happy. So
Brilliant. He's gone for a piss.
oh yeah, this character self fucking destructs. So
I hit my dude for 2. So.
Excellent. You slap him, bitch. He goes, and right, Matt.
I will try and smack the sky.
Like slap him or smack him?
Oh my goodness.
It's one
Right.
at a time.
Go for the martial art. Oh, here he comes, so you can tell him his damage. Just tell him that the crowd beat the shit out of him if you want. Or no, just tell him his damage. Either way, it's fun. He'll love it.
Oh, he's dead,
Shit
yeah.
rolls.
He's still dead though.
17 points of damage.
Right. How many hit points did you used to have, Russ?
Huh?
How many hit points did you used to have, Russ?
I used to have
Left, I mean.
8.
Oh,
He's unconscious then. He's not dead. Because some of his damage was
yeah,
done.
you stabbed yourself.
I stabbed myself. I can't pause it.
If you want.
You spend a pause to get a new fumble card instead of stabbing.
Oh, okay. Logan, I wouldn't have taken a fumble card. Come on.
Well, it wasn't. It was because you tried to parry an attack.
Yep. Okay. All right. Save
Come
me,
on,
guys.
Yeah, but Paladin healer. He'll get you up.
Save me, guys.
Yeah,
Right.
but the last guy's dead.
Give me a luck roll, Russ, for something.
Oh, fuck off.
As you toss your sword into the crowd, shows the guy go, oh, maybe.
So what was that? Half and half? Success on the luck.
You've got well, you don't have the 8 anymore. You've got like 4 points, which is 3 stun, 1 reel. That's from people in the crowd like hitting you with dildos and stuff because you were like going into a crowd and stabbing the shit out of people.
Oh, then I still have 4 hit points left. 3 stun, 1 reel.
Well,
Okay.
that's because you spend a hero point to get a different fumble card, which is tossing your sword through a guy's head as opposed to stabbing yourself for 8 points of damage with your sword.
Okay. So why am I taking damage at all?
Because people are hitting you with dildos and shit because you
Got
were
it.
rampaging on the crowd with a sword, so they were fighting back, a couple of them anyway.
Got it. I'm still fighting too, right?
Yeah, this is only your first round of this bullshit. Now you've got no weapon. But they got dildos. Small ones. Well, except for that guy over there. Right. We now go to next round. Pretty much everybody's okay except for Russ. The crowd's actually getting scared of you guys at this point. Villains are first, heroes are second, pulling out of weapons approved. Since Russ is continuing to attack, they are still trying to punch him. They have much less of a punching skill than the bodyguard, so 2 of them are pretty much fighting Russ right now, trying to miss. Hit. Hey. One guy slaps you with a small dildo for 1 point of damage, Russ. Stun.
Done. Take it.
Right across the mouth. And right, Freddie, what are you doing? I know what Russ is doing. Go ahead and roll your actually, you've got fisticuffs time now. Your sword.
Yeah, that's right. So held weapons, firearms, natural weapons. There we go.
Yeah. Unless you got some new weapon you can pull out. I don't think you do though.
The dildo.
Yeah, you could start using your head dildo.
Fumble again.
So taking a fumble card this round?
No.
All right, go ahead.
At that point I start spending pause.
Okay. Wanted to check. Things go very bad. Okay, God wants you to fucking be unconscious so they can carry you out like Viking funeral.
Bloody hell.
So
All
are you
right.
another hero point or do you want to draw a fumble card?
I don't like the idea of fuck it, draw a fumble card.
And you were objecting to fumble cards. Right.
Fuck it. If God wants me to fumble, God wants me to fumble, you know?
Roll a D3 on yourself as you go. Because you got the same one.
3 stun. I drop.
Right. He managed to knock himself out in rage. Good news. Your crazy countdown keeps going while you're unconscious. So if they wait a round or 2 and then wake you up, then you're no longer berserk, okay?
I'm gonna.
Is any of that 3 real, Logan?
Is 1 real, 2 stun for when you hit yourself for 3.
Right. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna go and grab him and just drag him away
Give me a strength roll at plus 10% because the floor is nice and greasy.
Oh, it's getting dragged through all of that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is not going to be a good thing to wake up. You know, I was considering washing my hands for about 10 minutes in that bathroom, so.
You know what? You might be pregnant by the time you wake up.
And Kinley, you've just splattered that. There's blood and brains all over people who are now painting themselves or each other with that.
A simple action over to where he's drug the rock and lay on hands. I want him back up and fighting, baby. Yes.
Oh, poor Rock. Right.
So
now, how many extra hit points did you take in there, Rock, into unconsciousness? Because those.
I'm at 0, dead 0.
Ah, okay. So next round he goes.
No, so this round you get a point, and for the next 5, so basically over this round, for 6 rounds, you get a point each round, a hit point.
Real?
Right? Yeah.
Heal
Okay,
your
so
real damage first, stun damage later if there's any left.
So you're now.
I'm at 14 now. Okay.
So now you're conscious and really angry still, and Freddy is the closest person to you, so feel free to beat his ass.
He's gonna get up. He's gonna do the same thing as Nero. He's gonna get up, and go, "Oh, I'm angry," get knocked out, and then the hit point kicks back in again. He's gonna get up and go, "Oh, I'm angry."
That would be pretty awesome.
I love this spell.
Next round, villains are first. Any action you have to roll for. If you succeed, you get a card. Now, Freddy, you can tell that Rock is A, really angry, B, getting ready to beat your ass. What do you do? Andy's
grapple.
No problem. You begin rolling around with him on the most disgusting floor you can imagine.
Alex, open the door.
It's at this point. Oh, sorry. Did I say villains are first? Oh, yeah. A couple of the villains do something horrible. They attempt to throw things at you guys. They appear to be glitter bombs.
Russ, don't forget to add a point on each round, right?
Oh, so I get a point this round too?
Yes, new round.
Yeah,
Okay.
each round you get a hit point back. Take
For
it off
6
your
rounds.
roll. You guys are all now covered in
For
glitter as
6
you're rolling around.
Weeks or 6 rounds?
6 rounds.
Okay. For 6 weeks.
You get a total of 6 hit points back, but only 1 per round, basically.
All right, I am on 2. Yes, okay, I got it.
You got to keep track of it because you don't get them.
I'm keeping track of it, yeah.
A glitter-covered Freddy is grappling you and attempting to keep you from doing bad things there, Rock. Rock, what is your current strength?
My current strength is 70.
And what's yours, Freddy?
78.
So Freddy's up by, call it 10. So Rock, roll 40 or less to break free of his grapple. Or maybe even no, okay. You writhe around in his strong, masculine arms. And Kinley.
I like Freddy.
I try and open the door by force.
Oh, that's impossible. Give me a strength roll. Lower is better.
Oh, angry.
Right. Good news and bad news. You go, and your hand goes through it, and there's just a hole where your hand is, and you're like,
God damn it.
You look, and the people out there, let me see if they notice anything. They're looking back at this hole in the door because the noise got a lot louder from in there, and you guys are looking at each other through this hole in the door. And we now go to the next round. Russ heals a hit point. Oh, everybody succeeded in a roll. Russ didn't succeed. The other two succeeded, so each of you guys get a card for the approved thing, but Russ doesn't.
Nice.
Nobody loves him. I'm sorry, Russ.
No one loves Russ.
It's okay. I got plenty of good cards.
Oh, yeah. Heroes are first and have a decent chance of getting knocked down if they take damage. Villains are second and nothing.
Oh, my goodness. Spark of Divinity again.
Again.
Yes.
Fucking Freddy gets a spark of divinity.
Damn.
All the goddamn.
Every goddamn game you get one. This is great.
I know.
That's awesome.
Well, eventually he'll get all his stats max, and then he'll start giving them away, hopefully. Or he'll just play it and giggle at you. I don't know. So, right. Freddy, you are knocked down because you're currently rolling around in glitter and goo.
Is he still mad?
This is my last round.
He
Yeah.
is super angry.
Continue to grapple him.
Right. Russ, roll 40 or less to break free of his manly strong.
That was the exact same fucking roll. There's another 85.
You writhed helplessly within his arms.
Nice.
We could turn this into porn. All right. So, Kinley,
I lick Freddy again.
you lick him again?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I try and fully open the door this time. Like, hole not big enough. Must be bigger. There you go.
Gore, glitter, and something else for the title. Gore, glitter, and
Goo.
Semen.
Fluids.
Glor,
Fluids.
glitter, and goo.
And goo. Yeah, you got to go for
Yeah.
the 3 Gs.
Yeah.
And we got a title. All right, so, right, Kinley rips the door into pieces. The bad guys outside spring to their feet and attempt to fast draw weapons. Nope. Right, remember next round, one of them doesn't get to go. The R1 does. He's got his weapon out. The R1 for next round is pulling a weapon. So, oh wait, no. That's how it's going. So, next round. The door is literally matchsticks. Oh, by the way, behind these guys, this is important for Kinley to note, there are various limousines and stuff like that and drivers waiting. And you notice as the door opens into matchsticks, one of the limos pulls up smoothly. So it's door, guys to fight, limo, and you notice that the back door just kind of opens. Doesn't seem to be anybody getting out or coming in or anything.
Nice.
And villains are first, heroes are second. Nothing is approved this round. The guy with the blade, the one guy finishes taking his blade out. Simple actions toward Kinley. That's his whole action. Other guy, simple action toward Kinley, goes wah with his hurl bat.
I will try and parry at.
Wah!
Well, you don't need to.
Don't even bother.
He comes up to Kinley and he goes, "Wah!" He just projectile vomits up and down Kinley. Just it looks like a fire hose has been snaked through his mouth. He's just throwing up on Kinley, and then he looks at the other guy and throws up on him. And you're just amazed with the amount of vomit this little Cho-Cho Slee stack can hold. So we now go to Hero's turn. Well, turn off with Kinley since you're closest to the combat. If you want to spend the round laughing at him, I'll give you a card for that.
Oh, no.
Now Kinley, come on, give me a
No.
card.
I'm
Take
not.
a fumble.
I'm going to use a pod on that.
What?
Reroll.
Oh, come on. Take the fumble card.
No.
What's the worst that's going to happen?
Don't want to fumble and need to get rid of this guy. Quick. Ooh, good. Let's do. Come on, good damage.
Right. You cut off the vomiting stream by smashing the warhammer through his chest cavity. And it just shows even more vomit explode out all over you guys, and it's almost like a vomit bomb went off. Of stuff peeling off of you and falling off. Now we go over to you're laying on the floor. Freddy, you're laying on the floor.
I let go of him. Stand up. Simple action out the door.
Okay, Russ.
Same.
You guys come out. It shows you guys covered in goo, glitter, and sparkles. Yeah. And he's covered in vomit. You've got the better end of the deal, you're thinking. And the one remaining dude kind of does the look around, shrugs, and looks like he's getting ready to attack Kinley because Mama did raise a fool. Villains are first and hasted. Defending is approved. He goes chop, chop into Kinley.
I forgot that I get will times 3 extra resist against all spells. God damn. That's what the.
He managed to hit only once. Go for your parry.
I was trying my parry, my half parry. Ta-tam. No, not a half.
1 point.
You scratched me.
Hero's turn. You're all pretty much within combat distance of this guy should he survive Alex's initial barrage.
I'm going to hold my action for Alex.
Your sword is back in with the writhing mass. So
That's right.
and your sword may be laying next to where you were grappling him. Grapple is a two-handed thing. Or you
I
lost.
tried to cast a spell.
That's why I'm waiting on Kinley, because there's
Yeah,
not
but I
a
mean,
lot I can do.
Freddy's sword, if Freddy had a sword, it's probably back in there somewhere because grapple is two-handed. Plus, he was choking a guy for a long time.
He takes 12 damage.
Okay, if he ain't dead, he ain't happy. No, he's still up, but he looks really fucked.
I failed.
Excellent. It's all up to Russ to quickly finish off this guy.
Coup de
I
grace.
punch him in the face.
Yay.
That should be enough to at least knock him out, but you need to do at least 2 points of damage to kill him.
By a quarter.
You hit. At your
Come on.
horrible thing. Come on, roll 2 or better. 2 or better.
Yay!
I just knocked you the fuck out.
You killed the man.
He's dead. And you guys hurry over. Oh, by the way, everybody give me a Sandy roll versus cold-blooded killing.
What?
You justify
Really?
it's a smaller dice. There's a bunch of dead people in there, and the bodyguards could have just been doing their jobs.
What? No.
Fuck that.
They were a-holes.
I'm gonna lose like 20 sand for this shit. Why didn't that roll? This is crazy. I'm already down to 48 from 62.
I went less than that on my first session. I'll restart the sandbox again.
I made it by half.
Nice. Yeah, it's only 1 point for everybody, as you're like, yeah, we killed a bunch of people. So right.
That's right, we did.
Next round. This could be the last round. The villains are doing things. They're first. You can hear them all rushing this way. So you have a choice. Posing dramatically is approved, or you could go get in the goddamn limo.
Get in the goddamn limo.
Get in the goddamn limo.
All right. You guys all get in the limo. It's got one of those privacy screens,
Thank
and
God.
it's a little bit down, and all you can see is a hat perched on top of a mass of blue hair, and you hear, "Where to, Bob?"
Jeeves, to the hotel.
The privacy divider goes up, the limo goes off, and you hear a kind of a weird from in the limo, as though some sort of machine's going or something.
I'm thinking this ride should be very swift.
Take your card, and you guys get out of there. Eventually, you're dropped off back in front of a hotel. The limo driver never gets out, but the door opens on its own for you, and the doorman's like, hello. Oh, you guys are covered in vomit and glitter and shit and semen. And you
I'm
guys,
covered in blood, too.
there's lots of blood.
Papa Smurf covered in blood.
Yeah.
Wow, that was crazy, yes.
You guys decide to maybe try to go in the hotel's not actually no, he's not going to drop you off.
Oh, yeah, Trump. He just fuck off out of
He
here.
drops you off
So
like
we just fuck off to an alley in Trump.
yeah, he drops you off somewhere. Actually, he drops you off at a car wash and flips some quarters out for you guys so you can spray each other down, and he drives away.
Nice.
Right. Fortunately, I'm guessing Freddy, even though he didn't pack much, still has some trumps.
Oh, yeah, I have my Trump with me, yeah. That was our escape plan, so.
Yeah, you didn't.
All right, so I'm going to get rid of the rest of that damage and finish the spell.
Okay, so sanity awards. Let's see. Todd escapes. No, that's bad. And let's see.
Todd didn't escape.
No, he's totting up.
Killing some of the occultists. So it's D10. Killing all the occultists. No, you killed some of them. You didn't just rid the world of everything, but it's still D10. Didn't know about that. Allowing a lot of civilian deaths. Didn't do that. Right. Everybody gets a D10 sand.
Ooh. That will do.
9. All right. The gods love it.
See, Russ?
It all works out.
I was really expecting Russ to fucking roll a 1. And just,
Yeah, I know. I was totally expecting that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right.
are you
I only
almost?
lost 6 sound for the adventure.
Yes, but look how many categories you're working on maxing.
Exactly. I got that. More points towards that cold-blooded killing. I want to max that out.
That's it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Right. So It's end of mission card play time.
One last thing I wanted to do was I'm gonna roll my make monster hat helmet.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, the soul didn't survive the love because, as they say, too much love hurts.
Mhm. So, do we get before we do that though? Is there any? What? So we go back to the.
The embassy just.
No. But what? I mean, what about the people who hired us to do the job?
Oh yeah. Well,
We're not going to go and tell them that the person
we're
that
gonna
killed their
report to
daughter.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing eventually you guys. Actually, Matt, take a card for thinking about that.
Well, it'd be
Yeah.
nice to get some. I mean, like I've got no money left for this place.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no problem. Yeah, they're going to compensate you next.
I have receipts.
Yes, they take all your receipts and tell you as soon as the rest of the car is paid off, then that'll be great. But for the other two guys, they do give you some money. Let's see, how many days did this adventure take? About 4 days? Is that right?
This adventure, one day or two.
No. We were.
You guys did work before too.
Yeah.
Not this session, this whole adventure.
Oh.
Must have been at least 3 or 4, 5, maybe 5.
Sure, 5 days. So, yeah, they don't know who he is, so they give to Matt $250. They don't know who he is, as he's never been introduced. But for you, they'll get a PI license pushed through Russ. So you get a PI license out of it.
Also a gun license too.
Make a note that you are paying off a car and you have $250 toward car paying off.
Why am I paying it off?
You have to pay off the $2,000 insurance deductible. So once that's
Why?
money again.
Alright. I know who is gonna be paying me back tomorrow.
No worries. And so please make a note.
Alright.
John's gonna come in. You owe me $2,000.
I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please go ahead and empty out your hands of anything you don't. Wait, do you have any cycling cards? I think you might.
Had to be. That's one of my favorite adventures I've done so far.
That was fabulous. Yes.
Nice.
That was awesome.
I do not have any cycling cards, and I don't have any cycling either.
Real quick, I'm going to go through everybody. Russ, do you have anything to say to the camera before I stop the recording part? Because end of mission card play, not a lot of people are going to get into that except us.
No, I think we've said enough.
Take a card for that, Russ. That's good. Freddie, how about you?
No, I'm all right.
And lastly, Matt.
Actions speak louder than words.
That's so disgusting. Take a card.